Hi guys, this is question 9 on the AS Unit 1 Summer 2019 WJC past paper. I've been given the points A, -2,4 and B, 610, such that AB is the diameter of a circle. We're asked to show that the centre of the circle has coordinates 2, 7. Okay, so if we have the diameter, if we have 2 points on the diameter and we need the centre, we have an equation for that. So centre equals, so it's going to be x1 plus x2 over 2 for the x point, and then y1 plus y2 over 2 for the y point. So using our numbers, so we got our A point is -2,4, B point is 610, got x, y, 1, 2. And so using our equation, we're going to have, I'll just copy and paste the equation over just so we know. And so I'm going to have -2 plus 6 over 2. And I'm going to have 4 plus 10 over 2. So my point is going to be 4 over 2, which is just going to be 2, and then 14 over 2, which is just going to be 7. So my centre coordinate is 2, 7. Okay, so B, the equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c equals 0 to determine the values of a, b, c. So we have an equation for equation of a circle. When we have the midpoint, it's just x minus a squared plus y minus b all squared, and that is equal to the radius squared. And a and b, so that's just the midpoint and the x coordinate, and that's just the midpoint of the y coordinate. So taking this with us, we can put in our midpoint, so we're going to have x minus 2 all squared plus y minus 7 all squared, and that equals r squared. So x minus 2 all squared, so then I'm just going to have x minus 2 plus y minus 7, y minus 7. And that is equal to r squared. Okay, so this is x squared minus 2x positive 4 plus y squared minus 7y plus 49. So minus 7y plus 49. That equals r squared. So x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus y squared minus 14y plus 49 equals r squared. So tidying this up, I got x squared minus 4x plus y squared minus 14y plus 53 equals r squared. So I'm going to find r squared, and r squared is just going to be the difference between the midpoint and the outside. Okay, and we know that, so we can use either a or b, and we know that r is just going to be, it's going to be the square root of the difference between x2 minus x1 squared plus the difference between y2 minus y1 squared. Okay. So I'm going to use b. So I'll just use b as my midpoint. So b is 610. And then center, I'm just going to call center, I'll just call it center 2, 7. So that's, these are x, these are y's, these are 1, this is 2. So putting that in, I have square root of 2 minus 6 squared plus 10 at 7 minus 10 squared. That becomes minus 4 all squared plus minus 3 squared. So that's the square root of 4, so that's going to be 16 plus 9, and that's going to be this, which equals the square root 25, which we know is 5. So I have radius squared. So okay, so now I can plug my radius squared into here, and I got x squared. So I'm going to rewrite it how they've asked for it. So x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c. Okay, so x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 14y plus 53 equals 25. I'm just going to take 25 away from both sides, and I'm going to have x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 14y equals plus, so 53 minus 25 is 28. So plus 28 equals 0. So I now have A, B, C. So okay, A equals minus 14, B equals, sorry, A equals minus 4, B equals minus 14, and C equals 28. Okay, so B's done. So a straight line with equation y equals x plus 6 passes through the point A and cuts the circle again at the point C. Find the coordinates of C. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is, we've got this equation here, and we're told y equals x plus 6, and they both intersect at point C. So I could either make this all equal to y and set that equal to x plus 6, or I can just put y in for every time I see y in that equation, which is probably going to be my easiest thing to do. It might be a bit long, so x squared plus, so I see a y, so I'm going to put x plus 6 squared minus 4x minus 14y plus 28 equals 0. So now I'm going to have x squared plus x plus 6, x plus 6 minus 4x, sorry I didn't, and I'm going to have minus 14 so for x plus 6. This should have been put up here, but I missed it. Okay, plus 28 equals 0. Okay, so expanded out bracket, so I'm going to have x squared plus, so I've got x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 36. I've got minus 4x, and I've got minus 14 times x, minus, so 14 times 6, I'm going to put into a calculator, it's 84, plus 28 equals 0. So collecting like terms, I'm going to have x squared plus x squared, which is going to give me 2x squared, I'm going to have 6x plus 6x, so I've got 12x minus 4x, so I've got 8x minus 14, so I've got minus 6x, and that's all my x's, so I've got minus 6x, and I've got 36 minus 84 plus 28. I'm just going to put that into a calculator quickly, so 36 plus 28 minus 84, which gives me minus 20. And all that equals 0. Okay, so I can see I've got a factor of 2 in here, so I'm going to divide everything by 2. So I've got x squared minus 3x minus 10 equals 0. Okay, and now I factorize, so I've got x equals 0, so I'm just going to put in little b and little a, so plus a plus b. So my two equations, so a times b will equal negative 10, and I'm going to have a plus b equals minus 3. So this is supposed to be a 0. I don't know what happened there, so here we go. So final factors of 10, I'm going to have 1, 10, 2, 5, and so I know I'm going to use 2 and 5. So I'm going to have, because I've got a minus here, I know it's going to be a positive and negative, so I'm going to have minus 5 plus 2, and that will equal minus 3, and then minus 5 times 2 will equal negative 10. So it satisfies both these equations. So x, it doesn't matter which way you write it around, but I've used minus 5 as a, so x minus 5, and then x plus 2 equals 0. So I'm going to have x equals 5 or x equals minus 2. And I've already found my minus 2 point, because minus 2 is just going to be, you know, a, because I've got minus 2, 4. So I know for my new point is x equals 5. So I can now use this and find out my y part. So I can use y equals x plus 6. Sub in x equals 5, so I've got y equals 5 plus 6. So y equals 11. So my coordinate C, I believe, is going to be, so C equals 5, 11. Nice, and so we're just on to the last part, and we're told to calculate the exact area of triangle ABC. So we need points ABC. Okay, so I'm going to need my points ABC. So I know C is 5, 11. Minus 2, 4, and 6, 10. I know A is minus 2, 4. B is 6, 10. Okay, so I'm just going to I'm going to draw out this graph, and let's see what it's saying. So I'm going to scale this graph just down by a half. So I'm going to need, so it goes 5.5 up. And I'm going to need it to go only 3 across. Something like that will do. Okay, and then plot my points. So minus 2, 4 is going to lie about here. And that's A. Minus 2, 4. So let's have a look at B, which is going to be, so 2, 4, 6. Up 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so somewhere by 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then C, I'm going to have 5, 11. which is by here. Okay, so then I'm just going to draw a circle. I think that's not a circle. Okay. And I got something very close to this. Okay, so I know AB set on the diameter, so I've got a line here. I know my y equals x plus 6 crosses A and then hits C, so I got it here. And then I've just got a line that connects C and B. And so we're asked to find this area in here. Okay, and we know that this is going to be a right-angled triangle because we're dealing with 2 points on the diameter. No matter where this third point is, this will always make a 90-degree angle. Okay, so I need to find, area on a right-angled triangle, we can just use length times height over 2. So we'll call this line down here our length and this our height. So we need to find the length of H and we need to find the length of L. Okay, so length of the line is just the square root, it's the difference, so x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1 squared plus x2 minus x1 squared. And now just plug it in for, so H is point CB. So I'm going to have 11 minus 10 squared plus 5 minus 6 squared. And that's just going to give me root 1 plus 1. So I'm just going to have root 2. Okay, so now I'm going to find my length of line L. And so I've accidentally mislabeled, I've used the hypotenuse there, that's not my length. So I've got my length here. So that's going to be point C and A. So I've got the same equation, so I'm just going to copy and paste that. So C and A, so I've got 11 minus 4 squared plus x. So I'm going to have 5 minus 2 squared, or square rooted, which is root 7 squared plus 7 squared. So that's going to be root 98. Which gives me 7 root 2. And that's, so now I've found my L and H, so I know area equals length times height over 2. I've got my L, which is 7 root 2. I've got my H, which is root 2 over 2. So I know root 2 times root 2, that's just going to be 7 times 2 over 2. I guess the 2's will cancel, so I'm just going to be left with 7. So I've got 7 units squared. Hi guys, if you found this video useful, please consider liking and subscribing. All written notes will be available in the description. Best of luck with all your exams, and I'll see you in the next one.